Hello, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to Portfolio Cash on Fridays with I'm Possible Terence. All right, now, let's get our session started. All right, now, so ladies and gentlemen, all right, market has fallen. Yeah, all right, now, so many of you have your fears. All right, okay, things look dangerous, things look scary. All right, how should you navigate this market? All right, okay, let's talk about all this during our live session together over here. All right, now, so if you're joining me for this Facebook Live, all right, leave your comments right now to let me know. All right, and so I can do a welcome to all of you. All right, all right. Now, so hi Kok Kyung, hi Patrick, all right, and hi Mei Ling for joining me once again for another week of Facebook Live. All right, now, without further ado, all right, now please remember to hit the like button and also help me to share it out. All right, so that we can reach out to more people. All right, and apologies. All right, my cough is still not getting better. All right, I'm still working on it. All right, hi. All right, hi, Celia, hi, Sing, hi, Hoy. All right, thank you very much for joining me. All right, now, without further ado, let's get everything in check. All right, and Jason, thank you for joining me from YouTube. All right, and yes, we have our Facebook user. All right, as we always do. All right, in a week. All right, now, Facebook user. All right, can you read the instructions on the banner over here? All right, please go to streamyard.com/Facebook. All right, and then approve your profile so that I'll be able to see it on the back end over here. All right, now, so that when you leave a comments during the live session, I'll actually be able to address you by person and my name, all right, and answer your question from there. All right. So please make sure you go to the website. All right. There's a Facebook banner. All right. Hit on it. Yeah. Okay. So that it'll bring you to a pop-up and then click on it to approve your profile. All right. So that will all work. All right. Now, with that out of the way, let me make sure I take out my banner. All right, and read out the disclaimers to all of you. All right, please bear in mind that all forms of investment bears a risk of loss. All right, so everything that I say during this Facebook live session, all right, should be taken from an educational perspective. All right, I'm just sharing with you the way I do things, the way I plan my portfolio. All right, and all right, please do your own due diligence. All right, be aware of all the risk involved. All right, before deciding to place any of these trades or into your own live accounts. Yeah. Okay. Now, all right, apologies for that. All right, now with all that said and done, all right, let's get ourselves started, shall we? All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, all right, now, so let me bring across the markets. Oops, it's lagging. Okay, all right, now, so this is the S&P 500 that we have right now, all right? This is the ETF stock version of the entire index, all right? Now, what it means over here is that it tracks the S&P 500 very, very closely, right? But there is definitely a supply and demand discrepancy, right? Because the index is not traded, all right? Unlike the stock ETF version that we're seeing right now, right? So there may be a small little difference, all right? But it's going to be negligible, all right? It's going to be very close. Now, so what you can see right now is that, we have this sell-off over here, all right, okay, and this sell-off now, all right, has reached the support level, all right, okay, so we are now hitting a support level over here, all right, and I would say that this one is probably a little bit more accurate, all right, this one over here of 4,315, all right, and we are there right now, yeah, all right, I would say we're there right now, all right, but the market has bounced a little bit, yeah, okay, but do be aware, it is Friday, all right. Okay. So nothing is over until the market closes. All right. So because of fear, because nobody wants to hold positions over the weekend, all right. Okay. We may see a sell-off into the close. All right. That is what we've seen in the last week as well. All right. Now, so if it does play out over here, we may see a crack, right, of this support level. Right now, so what should you fear about? Right now, what you should fear about is this: if we crack this level here, right, it's only going to bring in, right, the 4,150 level. All right, now, so if it cracks this place over here, we may see more selling. Yeah, okay, especially coming from the technology stocks. Right? Why? Because interest rates are continuously going up. All right, I can bring you to TNX if I'm not wrong. All right, so TNX is the 10-year treasury. All right, and if you see what's happening right now, all right, okay, the treasury has obviously broken out. All right, today we have a little bit of a pullback. Yeah, okay, but treasuries are now hitting an interest, trading equivalent of almost 4.33. All right, okay, 4.33 for a 10-year bond. All right, now that's really, really high. All right, not only is it at the highest right now by the Fed standards, all right, over the last 15 years, all right, the market is pushing that level even higher before the Fed raises it. Now, what it means is market is expecting, right, interest rates, right, to keep going up. Yeah, okay, inflation is not under control. Everything is still out of hands. Yeah, right now. So they do expect the Fed to keep rising these interest rates. Right now, so if interest rates keep rising, all right, one thing that's going to happen is money is going to keep flowing out of the markets, all right, and okay, all right, it's going to put a lot of pressure on technology stocks, right, because tech stocks do not do well generally, right, in a high interest rate environment, right now. So we are seeing the sell-off happening right now. It is kicking off, right, but there are, all right, still some of what we call the Magnificent Seven that has not participated in the sell-off yet. All right, okay, namely Google and Amazon. All right, they have just started this week. All right, okay, but it's not been too severe at the moment. All right, so if they do join in the sell-off, all right, okay, and all this Magnificent Seven starts to correct up to 20%. All right, we may actually see a repeat, right, of last November. All right, so if any of you didn't remember last November, all right, okay, all I have to do is to pull you back to the SPY chart once again. Right, and we go to a 1 year. Right, there's a 1 year. Right now, so if you look at the 1 year chart for the SPY, right, this is what happened. All right, the market fell. All right, it went all the way to 3,005. Yeah, okay, all right now. So that's pretty scary over here. Yeah, okay, before it bounced. Yeah, okay, now. So you don't want to see that replay again because we are at much higher level right now. Right, so if it falls, all right, okay, if it really crumbles, all right, I would not see any, hesitation to go all the way until, right, at least the 200-day moving average. Yeah, okay, now. So this is on the daily chart, right, and you can see, as I said over here, right, once it breaks below the 50 RSI, right, it comes back and tests the 50 level before falling and cratering off. All right, now this is only on the daily chart. All right, now if you go to the weekly charts, you realize that the sell-off has only just begun. All right, now so on the weekly charts, it does look much scarier, right, because the sell-off has only just begun, right, and the 200 week support level is not until 3,800. Right, so market can potentially fall at least another 200 to at least another 500 points, right, and that doesn't bode too well. Right, we can see at least another 5 to 10% correction in this current move right now, right, and we can't say it's not possible because, right, you see that the market conditions now have actually flipped. Right, when we say flipped, all right, we literally mean, right, that now, right, any bounce, right, is being sold into. Right, previously, right, any sell-off, right, is actually being bought into. Right, and then we end the day positive. But now the situation has flipped around. Right now, so this is kind of important in terms of how we plan our portfolio. How do we trade it? All right, okay. Now we have to go very defensive with the kind of stocks that we trade right now. All right, okay, and then try to eke out a position and continue to hit up cash flow goals. Right now, so this is the danger of the markets right now. Right, so if you haven't taken profits on any stocks that you have made some decent profits on, right, you better start thinking what you want to do. All right, okay, now you better start making some moves before it's too late. Okay, now, so with all that said and done, right, let's go and track, all right, our portfolio positions right now. Okay, now let me make sure I change it back to a daily chart. Okay, all right, now, so let's go. Now, yes, this is my portfolio. All right, now, so I do have an Intel covered call. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to talk about WBA because there's nothing to talk about. We're just going to continue holding the stocks that we assigned. Right now, so our second position was Intel stocks. Right, I do have a covered call that expires today. Yeah, okay, 18th of August. Right, it's a 36 strike over here. Right, if you notice, right, the price right now for Intel, right, it's actually at 32. Right now, so we can let this call option expire worthless. Right, okay, we're gonna pocket the whole amount over here. Right, okay, which is what you see I've recorded. Right, so we pocketed a $75 cash flow. Right, for Intel. Right, okay, for the stock this month. All right, nothing to complain about. Yeah, okay, and we're gonna continue to hold the stock. All right, and wait for another bounce once again. Okay, all right, now, sorry about that. All right, let's go to our second one. All right, okay, now our next stock position is Verizon. Yeah, okay, Verizon. All right, so we have Verizon over here. We're just gonna hold on to it. Nothing to talk about as well. All right, and followed by Tyson Food. All right, now we did sell a Tyson Food cover call for 60 strike. right? We did it on the 28th of November for 67 cents, right? If we look at Tyson Foods share price now, it's 55, right? So I don't think this stock is going to suddenly jump 10% with the market is already open, right, by market close. So we can leave it to expire, all right? That's perfectly fine, all right? Okay, now, so if you check the options right now, right, if you do check the options right now, you realize that the price is really zero, right? Now, so on top of that, right, what we can do at this moment is also go ahead, right, and track, right? But the 60 call, right, isn't paying much, right, or as much as what it was previously. So it doesn't make any sense for me to sell another covered call right now, right? So for now, we're just going to hold on to the stock, right? If it comes back here to around 57, right, we may repeat, right, and do the same thing again, right, based on the 200-day moving average level. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, so that is the next position. All right. So we realize this profit as well. That pays us 134 for this month. So that's all good. All right. Now, so let's go to our portfolio put positions, right, which are currently open because I do have a lot more stocks holdings over here, which are assigned to me. All right. And I'm not going to be doing anything to them. All right. Because markets have came down. All right. So a lot of these stocks have been sold off as well. All right. So it doesn't benefit us to sell any calls right now. All right. So we're just going to hold on to it. Yeah. Okay. We're going to tackle our right, we're going to tackle our portfolio puts right now, right? So I have Altria, right, $45 puts, right, at 163. All right, so let's see what Altria has done. Right, Altria has fallen. All right, okay, so there's not much we can talk about. All right, today we have a sharp rise. All right, like finally. All right, okay, so we just sit on it, right, and we wait. Right, why? Because this option doesn't expire till September. All right, so that's fine. Right, but today, right, we can actually recognize, right, okay, half the profits, right, which is the $244. All right, now, so we're going to treat it as though it's zero today, right, so that we can recognize 50% of the profits. So that's all good. All right, now CCI is our next position. All right, it's 105 strike. All right, now, so I did mention before that the way I see CCI, right, is that it could work out immediately for us, or right, it could turn out to be another 3M. Right, so if any of you remember 3M, right, okay, we had this, like we got in and then it sold off, right, we held on to it for quite a while, right, and then we had to bounce, we got out of it profitably, right, and now it's back down, right, now, so I do believe that CCI, right, is going to end up doing exactly the same thing, right, so we have CCI over here where we entered, right, okay, we entered somewhere here when the stock was about 110, right, it has now fallen below 100, right, so you realize, right, it is very, very similar to what 3M has done. All right, so what am I going to do? I'm just going to hold on to it. All right, okay, so no further actions. I'm going to hold on to it. All right, and we're going to pocket this 150 dividends when the day comes. It's pretty hefty. It's 150 in dividends. All right, now, so it's not yet. All right, the ex-dividend date is on 14th of September. All right, okay, so that's fine. Yeah, okay, oh no, we won't pocket it. All right, I say we won't pocket it because my options only expire on 15th. All right, so it's either I'm going to get out, right, or we get assigned the stock after the dividends. All right, so we recognize the cash flow for this month. All right, so that's worth almost $500. All right, let's just make sure. All right, divided by 2. Yep, that's correct. All right, and also divided by 2. Yep. All right, so we recognize almost $500 worth of cash flow, right, on our CCI portfolio puts. All right, and the last one we have over here is RTX. All right, so we have an RTX $80 put for September. All right, let's have a look. Oh, RTX is bounced today, but it's not going anywhere, so I don't think we can take any profits on it. All right, so I'm just going to hold on to this position. I'm going to hang on as well. All right, so same thing. We can recognize the profits. All right, now, so that's $148 today. All right, and we end our August goals, right, at 2,179. All right, so once again, we have hit another month, right, and I do believe this is month 16. Yeah, okay, so we're going for month 17 together right now, right? So let's focus on September cash flow, right? Okay, so we have all these portfolio put positions. They are not closed, right? Okay, we also added VZ last week, right? We added AT&T last week, and we also added BMY. Now, so what I want to do right now is I want to take a look at BMY, all right? Okay, we sold a $60 put for 78 cents, all right? Now, so where's BMY? Now, so since last Friday, we had a sharp move on BMY. All right, so let's see what the premiums are worth today. All right, okay, so the $60 puts are worth about 50 cents. All right, so it's not steep enough. All right, what I want to say is the profits are not steep enough. All right, and also at the same time, my portfolio is now leveraged at about 138%. So I've only got about 2% left to spare. Yeah, okay, now let me see if I've already added this month's cash flow in, right, to the cash total. Oh, I have not, so I can do that. Okay, now, so after adding it to the cash total, I'm now sitting at 136%. So I've got 4 more percent to expose, right? And that means, all right, I can take another portfolio put position today, all right? Now, and the same thing over here, I forget to launch the portfolio, all right? So let me do it. Yeah, okay, let me launch the platform over here so that I can get the trade done live together with all of you. All right, just hang on over here. I just need to log in. All right, now, so give me a moment. Okay, now, so today I want to add a new cash flow into the portfolio, right? And we're going to go back to something that's worked well for us, right? And it's none other than Hog. Yeah, okay, now, so we're coming back to Harley Davidson. So many of you are going to ask, Terence, why are you coming back? Simple. Look at what the stock has done. All right, okay, nothing has changed much, right? The company is still making some good profits, right? Okay, but the stock has been punished, all right? And we're coming back to this strong support level over here, all right, which is at about 31, right? So if I can get a 30 strike, right, okay, for some premiums, not 30, 31. Let's take a 31, right? It's worth about 50 cents over here, right? Okay, so I would be happy to take it. Right now, let me weigh and see a 32 strike. Yeah, 30. Nah, let's take a 31. Let's be cautious and take a 31. All right, now, so I'll take a 31 put strike over here. All right, so let me go ahead and place the order. All right. Okay, all right, now, so as you can see, my 50 cents is over there, all right, but they're not taking it to me. All right, now, so let's see what they're going to give. All right, so it seems like some of you have taken slightly below that. All right, let me try it. Okay, all right, now, so they fill me at 46 over here, so we're going to record that. All right, so I sold 3 of these $31 puts for 15 September, all right, and they fill me at 46 cents. Right now, so that's additional $100 or $120 worth of cash flow for of September. Yeah, and that's also trade 105. 31. We're doing on the 18th of August. Right, 0.46. So that's worth $138, and we're now at $1,560. All right, so we are $400 shy of hitting our targets for the following month. All right, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty confident. Yeah, okay, I'm definitely much more confident for next month, right, than the last 2 months before us. Yeah, okay, but we still managed to do it after all. All right, so with about another 28 days, I think we're in good stead. Yeah, okay, I think we're gonna do fine. Yeah, okay, all right, now, so I'm done. Yeah, okay, I'm really done for our trades today. All right, and my portfolio is slightly over. I'm 141% exposed. All right, so it definitely means that I'm not going to add any further portfolio puts, all right, into this portfolio, right, unless I start closing some. All right, okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take advantage of any bounces in stocks, right, to try to raise some cash flow from selling call options. Yeah, okay, that has served us well over the last 2 months. Let's see what the markets will do for us now. All right, now, so I'm done with my trades. All right, so I'm going to open up the floor to any of you who have questions for me. Yeah, okay, all right, now, so if you do have any questions you want to ask and clear up, right, type them out, right, inside the comment box over here. All right, and also in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, all right, okay, we are gonna open up, right? We are gonna open up a new intake, right? Okay, for September. Yeah, okay, we're gonna open up an intake for September, right? For any of you who are interested to take on, right, a live trading boot camp, right, together with me. All right, so if you're not part of our investment community yet, right, but you want to take a baby step based on the results and trading style that you've seen me do over here, all right, right, and you would like to know more information, right, okay, right, please send my team, right, an email. Yeah, okay, please send my team an email over here, right, okay, I flashed it at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, okay, my team will get in touch with you because we are going to launch an introduction session. Yeah, okay, we're going to have an introduction session on, let me check the dates over here. Okay, I think we're going to have an introduction session on the 7th of September. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to host an introduction session to share more details with all of you on the 7th of September. All right, so please send my team an email if you're interested to, embark on one of your investment journeys, all right, with one of the mentorship programs we have available. Yeah, all right, now, so, yes, all right, now, so let's get to Kok Kyung's questions. All right, you may have missed it. Why lock in profits for August? All right, now, so Kok Kyung, I've always said this before, right? Part of hitting our cash flow goals, right, when we sell portfolio puts, right, it's also about breaking, a 2 month straight, right, into one. 2 months straight into a monthly cash flow, right? Now, so you can see that we sold the CCI trade, right, back on 4th August for September expiry, right? So what I've done is I've broken up the cash flow to recognize half of the amount, right, in the month of August, right, and then to recognize the other half, right, okay, in the month of September. All right, why? Because it's done across a 2 months period. Yeah, okay, so I'm just sharing the cash flow, right, across the two different expiries. Okay, all right, Kok Kyung, got it? All right, now, so next one over here, Hoy. All right, can you explain? We continue holding the, which, yeah. All right, so I'm not sure which 45. Yeah. All right, now I've not closed it. All right, so I'm just recognizing the August expiry. All right, that's all, Hoy. All right, I'm recognizing half the cash flow for the August expiry. All right, I'm keeping the trade. All right, so I'm not doing anything on the trade. Yeah. All right, KT. All right, based on the weekly chart indicators or KT, all right, I would say it's it's a lot more based on, right, fundamentals. All right, okay. Right, it's a lot more based on fundamental valuations, right, and then being able to get a strike for a portfolio put, right, that sits at a key support level. So if I can do that, all right, and I can achieve some decent premium and some decent cash flow, all right, I'm more than happy to do it for this portfolio, right, specifically for this portfolio. Why? All right, because this portfolio that I'm building with all of you every Friday, all right, has a long-term investment horizon, has a long-term investment perspective. All right, I've already allocated the cash flow, right, to have the stock assigned to me, all right, if it happens, right? If it doesn't, all good, right? I can recapitalize on my capital, right? But if it does, just like many stocks I hold right now, right, I've already set aside, right, the cash, right, to take the delivery. Okay. All right. So, Hoy, yes, I know you're talking about ammo. I've already said it. All right. I'm not doing anything to it. All right. I'm just holding the position. All right. Is there any further questions? Tanya, why am I cutting my losses on ammo? All right, okay, you realize for this particular portfolio, I don't cut losses at all. All right, I'm happy to own the stock. All right, now, so, this was the question over here. All right, now, so for a very, very simple reason, all right, if you look at it over here, right, the stock is still dirt cheap and the stock pays an 8.7% dividend yield. All right, so why would I want to let it go? Because, if I end up holding the stock, right, which is profitable anyway, right, okay, so it actually made more money this quarter than the last quarter, right, okay, so it's only the stock that's coming down. The company is not making less money, right, so why am I panicking? There's no panic at all. All right, so I'm just riding it out, right, just like the way we did it on other stocks that we have so far. All right, so what can we do with PFE at the moment? Sit tight. All right, that's about all I can tell you. Right, sit tight on it. All right, why? Because it pays. When is the next dividend? Right, it just paid one in July, so the next one is probably not until October. Yeah, okay, so we just pocketed a 67-cent dividend, or what? No, we just pocketed a 41-cent dividend. Yeah, okay, so another 3 months down the road, we should be able to pocket another 40 cents dividend. Yeah, okay, if it does come about. Yeah. All right. So Hoy, do nothing about it. All right. Anybody else has any further questions for me? No. All right. Now, so if there are no further questions over here, all right, we'll just close this chapter for this week. All right, and I would have a schedule clash for next Friday. All right, so next Friday there will be no Facebook Live. All right, now, so I thank you very much. All right, we'll take a week's break and then we'll be back the week after that. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me once again. All right, okay, I'll be back with you in our next live session and we'll talk about how we can create more cash flow once again. All right, meanwhile, the markets are getting dangerous. Trade safely. All right, okay, know what you're doing before you make your next trade. All right, okay, and all right, if you're interested, please send my team an email over here. All right, okay, on our next upcoming introduction session where you can find out more information about one of our trading mentorships available where you can come in and trade live together with me. All right, so have a great night, everybody. I'll catch all of you soon again. Bye bye for now.